kept out of the real world.
As
What
the
could he have meant?
key-bearer, you must already know.
Oh, here's this guy.
One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
Thus, I do hereby dub the junior heroes.
What do you mean, junior heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Ow!
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back there.
Power!
I mean, nothing.
I have Mushu!
Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here? Did you find her? I still can't believe it. It really flew. Wait till I tell Kite. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not. I'm searching too.
For your life.
Cloud!
Don't lose sight of it.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me. Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Okay.
Who are you?
Oh.
Huh?
Which pretty girls would just end up standing in my bedroom just staring at me awkwardly. Girls at least of age. I should point that. I should just shut up. Anyway, meet at the station. Today is the day we hit the beach, and don't sweat about the money. Hainer. Alright. We're on the third day now, as we saw. Nothing really much more to say. I'll go over here and I'm going to throw down a save real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm all saved up, ready to move on. We need to catch up with Hainer and the gang who are at the beach. Or they want to go to the beach, so they're at the station right now. So, station is, I think, one area that we, the area we were at just a minute ago when we almost fell. So I think we need to go, yeah, Station Heights. Here we go, this way.
Hey.
Morning.
Time freeze. Oh.
Hello, Roxas.
Hi. And you are...
I wanted to meet you at least once.
me?
Yes, you.
Olette dragged me along to go shopping.
I thought y'all were going to the beach.
Hey, you want to come with us?
Wait. Did you just see that? He's stalling.
Very well then. We'll see you later, Roxas. Okay?
Yeah. Did she go to that haunted mansion?
hell is that? Oh no, more of those white jumpsuit things.
Let me go.
Now they're chasing him. Oh no. Run, Roxas, run.
Hey, chicken wood.
He's not Zell.
Who's that?
Final Fantasy VIII reference
I
again.
don't know, but they've already crossed the line. Find a weapon.
Fight the mysterious enemy. I'm fighting the while Fujin and Raijin are staring at that one, and Cypher is pointing his struggle weapon at that one. We take on this one, and unfortunately, we're having the same results as our last time we tried doing this. Very little. Duck. I didn't duck it. Damn it. Reversal. Keep that reversal going. Keep him confused. Oh, dodge it. I did not dodge it again. Damn it. Reversal. Now they're surrounded. Oh no. And now they're frozen too. Oh good.
Roxas, use the keyblades.
And we're back in the dream awakening world, whatever you want to call this thing again. Station of Serenity, Twilight Town. Alright, as you can see, we're getting a similar choice here, just like we did in Kingdom Hearts 1 with the sword, shield, and staff. I want to take a moment to make sure that I tell you guys the right information. I don't think it's as important as it was in Kingdom Hearts 1, but I want to make absolutely certain I give you guys the correct information on that. So give me just one more second here, and again, I want to make sure it's right. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I just need to clarify something that I had said earlier. When choosing the struggle weapons between the struggle sword, or the struggle bat, excuse me, struggle bat, the struggle sword, and the struggle staff, the magic thing, all that does there is it only affects your stats. It affects nothing else in the game at all whatsoever. So what I said about it affecting what abilities you get later on in the game, ignore that. That was completely wrong. The only thing that choosing the struggle weapon does is it affects which stat you get that 1 point boost in. If you choose the staff, your magic stat will get 1 point boost. If you choose the sword with the big hand guard, your defense stat will go up by 1 point, or will go up by 1 point. And if you choose the struggle bat or the struggle sword without the hand guard or cross guard on it, your strength stat will go up by 1. Now here things are different. For this part here, this still, again, is not as important as the Kingdom Hearts 1 decision, and you don't have to choose which one to take away. You're only going to just choose basically a strength. And all you got to do is choose one of these three, and what it's going to do is it's going to dictate what abilities appear sooner. So that part I had right, I just had it in the wrong spot. It doesn't happen when you choose the struggle weapons, it happens here. So if you choose the sword, you will get more attack-based abilities early on, and then you'll get the other abilities later. If you choose the magic staff, you'll get more magic boosting abilities early on, and then if you choose the shield, you'll get more defensive abilities early on. Eventually, as you continue to level up, you will eventually be able to get all the abilities that all three of these weapons provide, but choosing one of these decides which one of those you get first. So I'm going to go ahead and take the weapon, because again, I'm looking forward to possibly boosting a special ability I get specifically to this game, that if I choose the weapon, the sword rather, I'll get maybe more abilities that will help that ability out. Again, I'm being very vague to avoid spoilers, but I'll get around to that once I actually get to that. Just looking at this blade seems to give you strength. Is strength really important? I'm going to say not really, to show off what each one of these says. This staff seems mystical, just like holding it would grant you wisdom. Is wisdom important? Not really. And for the shield, This shield is sturdy. A shield like this could block just about anything. Is protection really important? I'm going to say not really, because I'm going to choose the sword. So we're going to go with this. You bet it is. Receive the power of the warrior. And now those white jumpsuit things are approaching to attack. Defeat all of the mysterious enemies. We're going to do exactly that. And we can because we have a keyblade and it's working. So you see how all the enemies are doing a little spin thing? Whenever I use reversal, it makes all, well, not all, I think only the enemies that are affected by reversal will go all, confused and stuff. Roxas is gaining use of abilities. Go to abilities from the main menu. After winning important battles, you level up, increasing various parameters and learn new attacks. We know about all that. You can also level up by getting experience from your enemies. When you're having tough time with enemies, level Roxas up before moving on. In other words, if you're having trouble getting through a part, grind a little, which is the same rule that you would do in every RPG. But you probably won't have to grind at all in this game, especially if you're playing on easier difficulties, because again, your stats are very minuscule depending on your level. Like I said, a level 1 Roxas and a level 50 Roxas is not going to be that huge different in stats. Alright, let's go over here and open this chest. And we got a potion. Use the items command has been added. You can use up and down to select items. Okay, yeah, we know about all that. Well, we've seen that door before. Be careful. Beyond that door lies a completely different world. But don't be afraid. Don't stop walking. From here on, when HP becomes 0, it is game over. Make sure to restore your HP when HP gets low. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier when we started to do that fight with Cypher. Up to this point, before this, if you were to reach if your HP were to be drained for whatever reason, reach 0, it won't be a game over. It'll just kind of... I think I only did this one time, and what happened is the screen kind of went staticky, and whatever battle I was doing just kind of started over again, as if I just hit the pause button, rewind, and played it again. You don't really get a game over until this point in the game when you reach 0. So now, from this point on, if you run out of health, you die, you lose, game over. But fortunately, the game overs here are no different than the game overs in previous Kingdom Hearts games. You don't have to go back to a previous save or anything, so you have to do 10 minutes worth of progress, unless you deliberately choose to do so. You get an option of retry or continue. I think is the options. Continue takes you back to your last save point. Retry just respawns you at that fight, and you do that fight again. So I'll go over here. I'll just heal up. I guess I'll throw down another save real quick. This will only take a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm all saved up. Let's go over here and walk up to the door. Station of Calling, Twilight Town. Alright. Again, just like Kingdom Hearts 1, we can't fall off the side. Enemies are going to spawn here, so just, feel free to attack them. All these white outfitted guys, they all fight kind of weird and move kind of weird. There's really going to be no way to avoid damage altogether, because there's eventually going to be so many enemies appearing on screen that's going to be really hard for you to be able to avoid damage from all of them. But I'll try every once in a while to give you occasional strategy here and there of avoiding a certain way of attacking. Like, for example, those guys in the white suits there. You'll see them kind of not really go underground, but kind of lay kind of real close to the ground, and they'll take their legs out. They kind of do that little spin kick thing. If you can step back or avoid that spin kick, you're not going to be able to attack them while they're laying down on the ground like that, because they're too low. You won't be able to hit them with the Keyblade. They'll rise their legs up and kind of do a swing, and that's where you're going to take your hit. So, and it'll usually do that right after you complete a combo. So, once you complete a combo and you see them start to do that little lay down thing, just go ahead and back away from them, because you're not going to be able to do damage to them, and they will do a little kick thing and attack back. If you see them kind of lower their heads really low, they're fixing to do kind of a headbutt thing, and they'll raise their head at you, and that's where you're going to take your damage from that. So, again, there's going to be so many enemies in this game that do so many different ways of attack from so many different angles. I'm not going to be able to tell you how to avoid every single thing, but I'll do the best that I can. So all I can say is if you want to avoid taking hits, just move a lot, I guess. I don't really have much to say on that front. Utilize those reaction commands anytime you see them. See how they did a little dive right there? He did a little leg spin there. He's going to back up there. He's going to swing forward, do the leg kick thing. Reverse. Oh, didn't do reversal. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, there. Just dodge those legs there. And there we go. All right. Potion. Work our way up here. Nope, couple more. Reversal. Reversal. And don't worry if you don't actually get completely around them. Oh, well, I've got to equip abilities. I've got to equip that ability that I learned a minute ago. Okay, you're going to do a little spin thing there. Got him anyway? Okay, now once the battle comes out, okay. Yeah, I know about all this. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now that we've got an ability, the first ability we got is damage control. That's based on the weapon that we have. Weapons. Some weapons will give you special abilities that are equipped automatically once you equip the weapon. In the case of the weapon that we have here, which is the Kingdom Key, it gives us damage control. Halves damage taken at critical moments equipped to accelerate the effect. So as I take more and more damage, or once I get to critical health, because with this weapon equipped, I will only take half damage after that point. So that's kind of nice. You can't unequip abilities that are equipped automatically when you equip a weapon. They're passive abilities that are automatically equipped, and you can't remove them unless you remove the weapon. And once you remove the weapon, you don't get to keep that ability. Now, in the case of abilities that you can learn, in this case, aerial recovery, you can equip it by just pressing triangle. Now it's equipped. As you can see, it takes 2 AP to equip. And you see the AP bar down there. See the flashing blue bar? It flashes to white. That shows you how much of the bar you're going to take up or how much AP you're going to take up by equipping that ability. As he says, AP 0 or 4. We gain 2 AP because we gained 2,000 money in the work jobs the work mini games that we did. And now we have a total of 4 AP. So by equipping this ability, which costs 2 AP, we'll now have 2 AP used of 4 AP. So if we get other abilities, we can equip them as long as they don't cost more than 2 AP total, or all the abilities together don't cost more than 4. Customize. Here you can customize your abilities. You customize your buttons to abilities. In this case, I have the X button set for potion, which I'm going to change that. I'm going to put that up here on triangle. Put potion up here. I'm going to remove that. Excuse me. And by press, you see down here where it says auto reload, you can if you put items on your bar up here, they will be removed once you use them. So if I were to use a potion right now, if I use the shortcut button to use a potion, which will be L1 and triangle, I go back to the main screen here, press L1, see how triangle appears there. If I use a potion, or all 3 of these potions that are right now on the menu, they won't be available again until the next battle ends. And they'll only recharge as long as I set this like this. See how it says AT now? So it'll automatically refill my potions on the triangle button once I'm out of battle. Otherwise, I have to manually re-equip it to the triangle button. And of course, it'll only re-equip it if you have them. If you only reload it if you have them. So you see in the items stock we have. Well, it doesn't show we have any because they're all equipped. But itch. You can only hold them, or you can only hold a certain amount during battle. Once you're in the middle of a battle, if you use up all those items, you can't use them anymore until the battle ends. And then if you have auto refill set or auto reload, it will put them back in your inventory, or put them back on your shortcut menu, assuming you have them in the inventory. If you're out of them in the inventory, you obviously can't reload. Okay. Okay. I don't think we have any equipment we can set. No, we don't have any equipment. No equipment. We have armor and accessories in this game. We don't have anything of the above. We do have the Kingdom Key equipped. A keychain attached to the Keyblade. Halves damage taken in critical situations. So you see it has a strength of 3, magic stat of 1. Its ability is damage control. That's what the halves damage taken thing is. And it is equipped automatically as soon as we equip the Keyblade. Other Keyblades have other passive abilities that when you equip them are automatically equipped to your ability bar as well and are already enabled. Okay, with that done, let's move on. Nope, wait a minute.